Welcome back everyone, this is Arafellin playing Dungeon Breaker, and I thought we'd start on the title screen for a change because as I've mentioned, at this point we've seen everyone. But last time we ended things in kind of a conundrum. The Duke, who has been a recurring antagonist, showed up with a small army. Karen has stayed behind to hold them off, letting Alec, Tina, and Princess Celsia escape without her. Ooh, here's a healing point, that's useful. But yes, Karen stayed behind to help them out, to hold them off. But at some point we got separated from Tina, and then Alec sent Celsia on ahead so that she could escape while he confronted Jade, who is the Duke's mysterious advisor, who it turns out is one of the Wizard people of old, with mysterious powers, and basically he kicked Alec's butt. However, the mystery woman, who's shown up several times in the ruin to help Alec, showed up again. Basically got between him and Alec, warding him off. And he backed down and left, which is interesting, calling her a divine beast. Anyway, Alec's calling out for Celsia, and here she is. She seems to be okay, but a bit shaken. Kind of squatting in the corner. Good, you're okay? Like, I'm glad you came, thank you. Anyway, he notices she's shivering. As princess, she's used to giving people orders, but she doesn't like having to run away and not be able to do anything. She feels useless. Like, that's not true. It's just you're smaller than I am, so you can't help it. And as usual, she doesn't like being called small. But she kind of wraps him in a hug because, well, it's that kind of situation. She's nervous and upset and needs some soothing. Anyway, we need to... The only thing I can think of now is to somehow get past them and flee back to the castle. And he swears, this time I'll protect you. And the only thing I'm going to worry about is getting you out of here. So, okay, they let go. She's got tears in her eyes. Okay, so that's Celsia found, but it doesn't look like there's a way out here anyway. Maybe in this room, or maybe we'll have to double back. Yeah, this looks like another empty room. Dramatic music. And incidentally, all the battles at this point are just these guys. It's a pair of soldiers. They're not particularly impressive. But there are a lot of them, they just keep coming and coming. Is there anything in here? It's looking like not. So there are a few empty rooms here with a healing point, which is nice, but it is looking like we're going to have to double back. I said, nice dramatic music. Though the battles keep interrupting it. Here's Tina. She's telling someone to back off. And of course there's a bunch of soldiers and they're looking the size of her assets. And basically they'll say her, let her go if they cooperate with their perverted intentions, and she's not having it. So now the soldiers are worried because she's got backup. It's like, now the tables have turned. We got a soldier and some other kind of soldier. I'm not sure what that means offhand. Oh, that's right. I have Alec in the back because I was reorganizing the party when Jade was kicking everyone's butt. Oh, she's glad they're okay. Yes, Alec protected me. Anyway, Celsia's looking up at him kind of adoringly. And Tina sees some kind of womanly feeling to that. As she's saying to herself, no, there's no way. They're just too different in status. And besides, I'm the only one who'd go for Alec anyway. Maybe he's calling her out of her. I keep saying, is Karen okay? Tina thinks, yeah, she's got to be okay, but I think we better get out of here. And he agrees. It is just one of her and her monsters against a small army, but she's pretty good at what she does. Yeah. For now, we should only think about getting Celsia out of the ruins, and it won't even let me explore the side paths. Same thing here. Yeah, there's little nooks and crannies, but it looks like there's nothing there except a few doors that it's not letting me go through at this point. And yeah, that's all the exploring we can do for now, and this will go straight to the exit. So unless someone shows up along the way, we're in the clear. Well, someone unfriendly, rather. Roy is pretty much on our side. He has his usual grin here, and he's asking them what's going on. You seem awfully panicked. And she's telling him, don't look so carefree. Celsia was attacked by Duke Bastarche, and we're getting out of here. It's like, oh, Duke Bastarche. He seemed pretty in a panic himself. I didn't think he would move so quickly. Or make his move, rather. Anyway, he's offering to help keep her safe. And she's accepting. And Alex saying, okay, now I need to go help Karen. What happened to Karen Eschmark? To help us out, she stayed behind to hold off the Duke's forces on her own. It's like, why? But I don't think there's any need to go help her. Meanwhile, she's still confronting the Duke somewhere. We went right by where this appears to be, but didn't see any sign of them. But in any case, he's flipping out, calling her a witch. Stay away from me. Yeah, the soldiers are basically all collapsed on the floor, or burnt away, or reduced to corpses. Yeah. She's good at what she does. And she's menacingly walking towards him. You have your ambitions, but I have a dream. Very small, the ordinary sort of dream anyone would have. And to grant that dream, I cannot afford to lose to you. She raises a hand towards him, fire running along. Explosion shakes the ruins. But when the smoke clears, he's not there. because he's busy running away, saying to Jade it took you long enough. Jade apologizes. Here's Gail, the recurring Goldfish Poop Gang character, reporting that the soldiers are wiped out. The paladins are on the move. Celsia's gotten away. Sorsha, as usual, seems uncomfortable. But he's got the Ravaltiana crystal that was passed down in his family. Perhaps this has led to this. Perhaps this is the end of our glorious house. Not yet, says Jade. As long as you have the crystal, you can fix things. We just need an opportunity to get the sealing stones. And suddenly, they're surrounded by soldiers with a different outfit. This is basically elite guards, so presumably these are the king's own soldiers. What are they doing here? And here is the king himself. Gail can't believe it. The Duke is basically groveling. Yet they've rushed to prostrate themselves. Gray was the king's name. It's like, I've heard that you were trying to harm my daughter. Duke apologizes, but does not deny it. The king says it's not that big a deal. Your greater crime is trying to get the stones that are the property of the royal family. The Duke kind of grabs the crystal instinctively. Return the crystal of Ravaltiana to me, and I'll forgive you. The Duke jumps on this chance. He's like, really, is that all I need to do? You'll forgive me? Jade, of course, tells him, don't do that. And he's very suspicious of the timing with which they appeared, as though they knew exactly what was going to happen. The Duke tells him to shut up, hands the crystal over. The king has received it. He turns away and orders his soldiers to wipe out everyone except the wizard. Beginning to think maybe he's not a good guy. So there they go, blade flashes out. The Duke is waiting. This isn't how he agreed to. Jade, help me. And Jade tells her, I told you not to give the crystal to him. And he follows the king. I obey the one who holds the crystal. And the Duke's head goes flying in a spray of blood. Sorsha is freaking out, understandably. Gail's not too keen on this either. Especially since he knows he's next if he doesn't do something. They're advancing on Sorsha. She's looking to him for help. And he turns to the king and says, please spare us, we'll do anything. And he seems interested, turns around. Anything, you said? Yes, anything, just spare me and my sister. Please. Very well. Yes, thank you. And another thank you. Jade looks upon them with pity as they lower their heads. And the cutscenes continue. We are back in Celsia's mansion. This appears to be her room. Alec's calling out to her, saying, I came here because you said you wanted to see me. What's going on? Where are you?
Alec-sama, そこの椅子に腰をおかけになってください.
Maid directs him to have a seat.
両手を後ろに回していただけますか?
Put his hands behind him. And she's tied them up all of a
王女殿
sudden.
下、準備が整いました。
And now she's going to the princess, letting her everything's ready.
ご苦労。下がってよいぞ。しばらく誰も
She's telling the maids to leave and not let anyone in for a while.
はい。失礼いたします。
And she does so. And of course he's wondering what's the big idea.
今日は世話になった。礼を言う。
She's thanking him for his help today. It's like, well, you don't need to, but hey, could you untie me?
それでだな。我にできるお礼をしようと。
And she continues as if he didn't say anything. And I was thinking about how I could thank you. It's like, don't worry about thanks, just untie me.
解くわけにはいかん。これから我がする礼は我の身が危険なものじゃから。
And she says, I can't do that. The thanks I'm going to give you could put me in danger. And then they play Love Letter, a card game about potential suitors trying to get their love letter to the princess without the others getting there first and without getting caught. And, well, love is war, so I suppose it's dangerous enough.
起きろ。いい加減に起きろ。
Afterwards, she's telling him to get up already. He's kind of wakes up again, finds he's tied to the chair again. What's the big idea?
何のつもりじゃと。
Carrots that back to him, and yeah, things got intense there.
中に出したことは許さん。もし赤子ができたりしたらどうするつもりじゃ。
And she's kind of berating him for getting carried away. He's being a little sheepish, but she's smiling again.
お仕置きじゃ。
She wants some payback. And
どうしたのアレク君。
in any case, sometime later, Karen is asking him what's wrong. He seems to be grabbing at his butt uncomfortably. And he's insisting it's nothing.
自業自得じゃ。
She says you brought that on yourself.
そういえば、バスターチ公爵が3つの封印石を集めれば封印が解けると言っていたよね。
Yeah, Tina brings up that the Duke mentioned something about once the 3 sealing stones were gathered, the seal will be released.
ここに3つ集まったけど、何も。
And we have all 3 of them, but nothing's happening. Maybe we need to go deeper into the ruins and find the place where the seal is. Maybe we need to take them there.
ウィザール人の残した技術か。どうなのかな。
And she's wondering what this could be. It's supposed to be the arts left behind by the Wizard.
封印を解くときは我も見に行くぞ。彼、止めても聞かぬからな。
Celsia insists on coming along to see and will not let Hera and her talk her out of this. Even after what just happened?
あの時は怖かったが、今思うとワクワクの体験じゃ。
Yeah.
お前たちがいれば危機も乗り越えられると分かったし、平気じゃろ。
She was scared at the time, but thinking back on it now, it was awfully exciting, and she's confident they'll get her through any danger that may come. Now, Alec heard that the Duke was executed, so it should be fine.
アレク君まで。まったく。
And Karen says, fine.
その代わり、護衛を聖騎士団に頼みます。
But insists that she have the paladins protect her.
知らぬ者がいると気を抜いて楽しめぬの
Oh,
じゃが。
Celsia is not too keen on having strangers around her,
護衛を頼むか。遺跡には
and Karen is insistent you either get them to help you, or you're not going to the ruins.
しょうがない。聖騎士団で護衛を。
Fine, very well, I'll ask the paladins to keep me safe.
よし、そうと決まったらアレク、いいな、頼むぞ。封印
So with that decided, she's telling Alec and Tina, alright, let's go find that seal. And finally, we are through the scenes. Let's take a quick rest. And we haven't really done anything gameplay-wise, but that's been a lot of story, so I think I'm going to stop for here, and next time we'll pick up with heading back into the ruins and taking a look around trying to find that seal. For now, this has been Arif Ellen playing Dungeon Breaker. Come back next time and we'll get back to exploring. Hope to see you then.